my good friends, I hope you're all doing just fine. Welcome to the channel Digimon Explained. My name is Jesse, and in this video we're going to discuss a Digimon we have analyzed before. However, the difference this time is that we're going to pay specific attention to its X-enhanced forms. We're going to pay some specific attention to Vademon X's enhanced forms. Now, just in case, know that we have already been through Vademon's natural Digivolution line. The link towards that video is in the description box. You don't necessarily need to have seen that video to understand this one, however, it is recommended to watch it before this here. Now, for those who may not know what an X-enhanced form is, let me tell you briefly what I am talking about. When I say X-enhanced form, I mean that a Digimon either carries X-antibodies in its data or stole X-antibodies. It's essentially a vaccine that makes Digimon immune to the X program. A program meant to destroy over 90% of the Digimon population to avoid the digital world to become overpopulated. Those with sufficient amount of X-antibodies end up X-digivolving in the new form that always has the letter X after their name. However, the changes that will be brought forth because of this Digivolution really depends on the Digimon itself or the amount of X-antibodies stored within. We went deeply over these changes in its own video. I'll make sure to put a link towards it in the description box, and also I explained the entire origin story behind the X-antibody in the Explaining Digimon Multiverse video. I believe that part was about 3 hours long of explanation, so make sure to use the timestamps well. The link towards the video is in the description box. Now that that's said, let us get to Vademon. We have previously said that Vademon's origins are a bit of a mystery. We can clearly see a digital life form with the appearance of what would be deemed an alien, an extraterrestrial being. However, theories tell that it was born from the seed of a plant, with that plant probably being Vegemon. If this theory is correct about Vademon's origins, then it might become quite confusing to understand Vademon's purpose, because even if its name technically means invader, you can't really be an alien invader in your own home world, can you now? That would be a bit contradicting. This story changes once Vademon gets into its X-enhanced form. In this altered version of itself, it even gained the nickname Delinquent Alien. It might not really make sense to many of you that an alien would be looking like that, with earrings and a tattoo on its brains that almost look like Mr. Robotnik from the Sonic franchise. However, this form does somewhat make perfect sense. Here's a comment that will explain the point behind this form properly. Here goes. Oh, finally we're getting into some good stuff. Yeah. Vademon is absolutely one of the most charming and unique Digimon, and Vademon X takes full advantage of the opportunity to reimagine the tentacled alien brain into a completely different tentacled alien brain, now with smaller but very stylish cerebrum, a goofy tapir-like trunk, rad-looking goggles, and abnormally long ET-style index fingers. Thing is, Vademon X has supposedly taken an interest in Earth culture and became a delinquent. That's why he's wearing a wallet chain, ripped the sleeves of his uniform, and seemingly got his brain matter both pierced and tattooed, which cannot possibly be healthy, but I guess that's what makes it even more punk. Unquote. You see, unlike the other Vademon which came in order to invade the Earth, Vademon X appears in a shape which has an adverse effect on Earth culture. It became a defective alien, like it has been nicknamed, because from its appearance, it should become easier for it to blend in, hence giving it a bit more chance to invade. Problem, however, is that Vademon X believes that it is the stronger Digivolution. The truth is that it isn't. In fact, I believe this form has to be the first case of seeing an X-enhanced form that became weaker than the regular form. It's a bit surprising because X-Antibody Digivolution tend to attract the latent data of a Digimon, which typically makes the form stronger. But with Vademon X, it gained changes that works against itself. This Digimon cannot even see well through its sunglasses, which it gained due to the X-Antibody. I think it's definitely interesting to note that the X-Antibody Digivolution isn't per se going to make a Digimon stronger. I like it because it gives way more variation to this franchise and to the variant forms Digimon can have. Now, sure, Vademon X is maybe weaker than Vademon, however it now became able to master skills which menace enemy Digimon, like using its Angel's Low Kick, where it smiles while it kicks the opponent's feet, completely distracting them. Is that really going to make it a step closer to invading the Earth? Only the Digimon developers can tell. This then brings us to Vademon's mega level form, Ebemon, who also has an X-enhanced variant named Ebemon X. This one is quite interesting as the rebellious punk gimmick it once had as a Vademon X does not transfer over. Now, it became almost like a sort of medical robot. Heck, some even called it a cup. Jasper wrote the following. Ebemon X reads as a cup design to me, and I'm not sure I can explain it, but I'll try. 1. The mustache. 2. Impression of sunglasses. 3. Big oval at the top of the head, kinda feels like a British Barbie hat, you know the thing. 4. Gold marking on electric shooting arm gives impression of a badge. 5. The red and blue tubes make me think of police sirens. Unquote. In the video about Vademon we explained that a Vademon was captured and was enhanced to become Ebemon. That same Ebemon, if we tie the dots, gained the ability to continuously make further improvement to itself in that same Area 51 it was created in. Now, the gun in its right hand became so high-performing that it can even be regarded as its second brain, as it instantly makes calculations for any location or target and fires its Planet Destroyer Justice, which is always shot with 100% accuracy. Even a shot that is considered to be a misfire is a way of showing and justifying that the outcome was within its calculations. So, Ebemon X is definitely impressive and does look promising. Unfortunately, we have yet to see it in action because it did not make many appearances. In fact, it almost made no appearance at all. Will we see more of Ebemon X and Vademon X? Only time will tell. Hi guys, this is the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to start a new habit of finishing entire lines after starting with one. Because looking back, I remember that I could talk about one Digivolution line and before you know it, we could be a year later before I talk about a branch in that same Digivolution line. But anyway, how do you think about the Vademon X and Ebemon X variants? Do you like them? I see the Vademon line as underused already, so let alone the Vademon X line. There's much that can be done with them. After all, you can't forget that Vademon belongs to the alien type of Digimon. There aren't many of them, but you know what? Cyberdramon, for example, is one of the only other alien type. Alien meaning an otherworldly Digimon who, just like Vademon, was rumored to have turned up from another world. Pay attention, I'm not talking about the Cyberdramon that came from MONODRAMON, I'm talking about Cyberdramon of the 2010 anime. This one is a bit different as its language and thinking patterns are completely different, hence why it is regarded as fundamentally impossible to communicate with. I would love to see how Vademon and Cyberdramon would interact as they are both aliens, but as you see, the potential is certainly there. I think the developers only need to focus a bit more on the extraterrestrial aspect of Digimon. Food for thought. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a comment and like the video for the YouTube algorithm, and if there are any aliens out there, please, you are also kindly invited to like the video and to subscribe. I will see you all in the next video.